watching my channel now. Welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about Animal Crossing's New Horizons. It is nighttime. I've been doing a lot of work, like distance learning work for high school. I will actually do a video if it's suggested. I will do a video on how that is going and what I do to keep up with my work and all that. But as I said in yesterday's video, I said that I would go ahead and explain how I got Nook Miles fast, Bells fast, and this is all for Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. A main way that I got Bells is I fished a lot. I caught a lot of bugs and I sold them. You'd be surprised at how much each thing sells for. You can actually look it up and the internet will tell you. So there's like a Facebook group chat thing on Facebook that I use, and I go and see like what things are worth. Another thing is when your villagers are in boxes, basically what it means is if your villager is about to leave, you go look up like how much is this villager worth. So you'll be like, okay, so Diana, for instance, is one of my villagers right now. So when she leaves, I know that she's worth, I don't remember actually how much she's worth. It tells you the prices of all things, like how much things are worth, how much the villagers are worth, their moods and all that stuff, and their catchphrases and how they act and who they go well with and all that. But that is not the point of this video. Anyways, so on Facebook group chat, I will actually link down in the description the Facebook group chat that I'm part of, and it will help a lot because it will show you that you can actually say, hey, this Diana is leaving my island, make your offers. And people will say, like, I'll give you 250,000 bells for her, and they'll just keep bidding, and then you just pick the highest bidder. So that's another really great way how to get bells so fast. Another massive thing is turnips. Turnips? I don't know how to say it. Well, I know this is like everywhere, but it does really work. It really does work. So on my island, usually the turnip prices, if I'm buying turnips from Daisy May, she usually sells them between 84 bells each and 130. Keep in mind that you cannot sell turnips the same day that you buy them, which is Sunday. So you'll have to wait a couple of days, and you can go to Nook's Cranny. You'll talk to Timmy or Tommy, and you'll say turnip prices. There's like a bunch of options, and one of them is turnip prices, and they'll tell you the good turnip prices. And let me tell you now, in order for you to make a lot of money, it's gotta be over 200 bells each, because like on the group chat, there's always people asking turnip prices, and there was one person who their Nook's Cranny was selling or was buying the turnips for 500 bells each, and everyone made a massive profit. They got like 3 million bells for that. And there's also in your Nook stop, it's like an ATM looking thing in resident services, or if you're in the beginning, it's a green tent where Tom Nook is. There's like a little ATM on the right as soon as you walk in. Anyways, there's things called bell vouchers when you're redeeming Nook Miles. I think it's like 500 Nook Miles, and each voucher is worth 3,000 bells. So there's 3,000 bells each. Okay, so I'm editing right now, and I forgot to tell you that in order to get the 3,000 bells, you had to go to Nook's Cranny in order to, I'm sorry, my hair's a mess, it's in braids. You have to go to Nook's Cranny and redeem them by just selling them. Iron nuggets are a big seller too as well. So if You get iron from hitting rocks with an axe or shovel. Flowers don't really sell for much, but wheat, you can sell those, and it gives you pretty good money as well. Clothes that you don't want, a lot of your villagers are going to be like, hey, here you go, I didn't want this, and if you don't like it, you can just sell it. They will never know that you sold it. Those are little tips and tricks for bells that I have used. So now we will go to Nook Miles. Nook Miles are a pain to get. So while you're first starting off with the game, there's only there's a bunch of things on your Nook on your phone in Animal Crossings, and there's a bunch of different things on the Nook Mile app on like the tasks and whatnot. But when you get Nook Mile Plus or something like that on the way up, it gives you a bunch of different things. I'll put it like right here. I'll put an example of it right here of like how you go onto your Nook Miles app, and you can see the plus, Nook Mile Plus, and there's like a bunch of different, there's like usually like 5 tasks, and most of the time it's like times 5, so you get a bunch of Nook Miles for the one task. Cutting down trees, planting a bunch of flowers, fishing a lot, digging up those little things that spray out of the sand, along with the beaches I'm talking about and the sand. If you sell a bunch of shells, it will not only get you bells, but it'll also get you Nook Miles as well, because there's a bunch of tasks that have to do with shells, picking up your beach and picking up the trash and finding lost items and bringing them back to your people. A really huge thing is talking to your villagers and just interacting with them. That gets you a lot of bells. That's what it did for me. Fishing in general, it's so good for you to get Nook Miles, along with catching bugs. Catching bugs really, really, really helps. Also with Nook Miles, if you're wanting to get them, if you have duplicates of one bug or of a fish, you can just sell them and then you'll get bells for it. So it's a win-win. Making DIY, a bunch of DIY crafts and whatnot, if you keep making them on your tables and just completing a lot of DIY projects, you will get a bunch of Nook Miles. Another weird thing, I didn't think this was a thing until I actually looked at the app, because I kept getting bells for breaking my tools. Keep using your tools like crazy. They will keep breaking. Though it's kind of frustrating that they keep breaking, you get a lot of Nook Miles for that as well, because it means that you're using them. Anyways, if you would like to have more tips and tricks for getting bells and Nook Miles, just like and subscribe and comment if you want to, and just let me know if you want to keep hearing about that. I will have no problem posting more, because I do have plenty more ideas. I just won't want this video to be super long. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.